subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report, the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube. What do you guys think of my new background? It's pretty freaking awesome, right? Wait, I'm going to duck so you guys can see the whole thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey, love it. Raider Nation, we got a new background because you guys all wanted one. Make sure you guys now, if you're watching, I'm about to do a live Q&A here with the loyal subscribers. So use #Raiders to get your questions on the show. And then while we're doing it, I'm going to be drinking my San Francisco IPA from Anchor Brewing. First question, Jeff. I got to hydrate, all right? Also, fair warning. You guys know I can't read. If the Raiders finish 8-8, would that be considered a disappointing season, even though we would have doubled our win total from last year? I'm going to say this, yes. I absolutely think that it would be disappointing because I listen to you guys. I go through the comments all the time, and I will get to my DMs. Oh, my Lord, I promise you I will get to my DMs. I was on vacation for a week, and I'm not kidding you when I say I have over 1,000 DMs. Like, I am not kidding. But do I think it would be a disappointing season? Yes. I understand the schedule's tough. But if you tell me right now, everything that the Raiders did in the draft and in free agency, if you'd won 8-8, you answer that question for me because I think it's pretty simple. Bonbon? What the hell's a bonbon? Get a picture. Will Antonio Brown replicate the success he had in Pittsburgh? I'm going to answer this one quick. I'm going to say no. Why do I say no? 6 straight years of over 1,000 yards, career high 15 touchdowns last year. Heck, the dude has had over 100 catches, over 1,250 yards, and over 10 touchdowns in like 5 straight years. That's really hard to replicate. Big Ben is all about stats. Derek Carr, hopefully he's about those wins. Mike, coming in here from you. Hey, Mitch, will AB have better stats than JuJu in 2019 season? I feel like I'm going to get some bad JuJu from you guys from answering this, but I'm going to say no again. I just think with JuJu entering his 3rd year, normally the breakout year for wide receivers, now he won't see as much double coverage, or he's going to see more double coverage. Last year he had 111 catches, okay? He led the Steelers in catches. He's a really talented player, but also their schedule's easier. They're going to throw the ball more. Big Ben will simply throw the football more than Derek Carr. For that reason, he's going to have better stats than AB. But, hey, all good. Super chats. You guys know that I love me some super chats. Robert Avila, shout out to you, my man. Tom Cable, prove it a year. Yeah, Tom Cable needs to prove it because this guy's been absolutely terrible. And if you support Tom Cable, I don't know how I feel about you. But hey, if you guys want Tom Cable to get fired, throw those FCs in the comment section. All right, next one's coming in from Breon Teal. Shout out to you for throwing that super chat. If you guys want to get on the show, easy way to do it is with that super chat. It's that nice little money button next to the smiley face looking thing, next to the Chucky head. Get you on screen. What do you think we need to do to make the playoffs? Win. We just win, baby. Now, I think the Raiders' win total needs to be at 10 games. The Raiders need to get 10 games. They need to win week 1 against the Broncos. The last 5 times the Raiders won week 1, they made the playoffs. Okay? Or no, that's not right. The last 5 times the Raiders made the playoffs, they won week 1. That's right, okay? That's right. So win week 1 against the Broncos, win week 2 against the Chiefs, because then guess what? You're on the road until basically week 9. That's a tough schedule. Win those first 2 games. Shout out to my man Blake. Blake, I missed you while I was on vacation. Shout out to you for that super chat. #Raiders, what about trading for Tyler Higbee? I'm pretty sure he's on the trading block. He is on the trading block, and I think it's an interesting player, and he's actually a guy who I want to talk about later on in the week. So, Blake, this is what I'll say. Shout out to you, but I promise you I'm going to give you a more in-depth look on Higbee because I really do personally like that option. Now, if you guys are new to the show, please subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report. I go live, okay? I go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and if you missed last week's episode, well, you shouldn't have because I still did it live in Cancun, but this is how it's going to look, okay? I promise you it's not me with drunk people on a beach in Cancun. Live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Now, how many games, okay? How many games will the Raiders win in 2019? Last year was a rough year, four games, okay? So I want to get back to 2016. Let's get back to 12 wins. So let me know, how many games will the Raiders win in 2019? I'm going to be looking down here on Facebook. I'm going to be looking down here on YouTube. All right, and if you guys think that the Raiders are going to go 16-0, you know what you should do? You should go to BetDSI, put down your money there, because if the Raiders go 16-0 and you bet on that, you and I could probably buy a yacht. We could probably outbuy Derek Carr's house. We could do almost anything we want. Go to BetDSI, chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Raiders120 for 120% deposit bonus. If you guys want to bet on the NBA playoffs, you guys want to bet on the NHL playoffs, you can also do that at BetDSI, chatsports.com/bet. Facebook question. All right. Shout out to my Facebook watchers here. Will Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs receive AFC MVP or Rookie of the Year? And will Raiders receive Most Improved Team of 2019 season? This is a really solid question. Derek Carr, AFC MVP, I'm going to say no. Josh Jacobs, Rookie of the Year, I think that's the most likely. Now, Saquon Barkley won Rookie of the Year last year. Oh, man, that beer. Excuse me. And 3 out of the last 5 Rookie of the Year winners have all been running backs. So if I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and you guys know that I do that, Josh Jacobs I think right now is the best bang for your buck in terms of Rookie of the Year. Most Improved Team, fingers crossed. Robert, what's going on, my man? Get a picture, okay? Get a picture. Get a picture. Did we screw up not signing restricted free agent Baby Gronk, Cameron Brate, by hoping, oh God, I can't read, for Fant in the draft? I don't think Cameron Brate is Baby Gronk. I think Cameron Brate's stats were kind of blown up because Jameis Winston relied on his tight end, okay? If there's one thing Jameis Winston and I have in common, it's we both love tight ends. Billy Taylor, shout out to you, my man. Thank you for the super chat. And I will get to all your DMs, I promise you. If the Raiders defeat the Chiefs in Week 2, would it be enough to give the Raiders confidence to win the AFC West? I mean, I think they already have the confidence that they can win the AFC West. And the Chiefs, I understand, are the team I think that everybody wants to beat. And I still think a lot of people think the Chiefs are going to be this amazing powerhouse team in the AFC West. But they're not really accounting for how much loss of Tyreek Hill it's going to be. But sure, if they beat the Broncos, if they beat the Chiefs in Week 2, absolutely, it's going to be a lot of confidence. Because then you got to play the Vikings, then you got to play the Colts, and then the Bears. That's a tough road. The Adam2282 with no picture. Adam, my man, come on. Hashtag air. What defense player in their second season will have a breakout season? I'm going to go with Mo Hurst. Mo Hurst or Arden Key are probably my 2 most common. Now, Arden Key led the team last year with 11 quarterback hits, okay? Mo is second with 5. When I think about targets, okay, like I'm going to go fantasy football route here. When a wide receiver gets a lot of targets, it's a lot of opportunity. When I see that Arden Key had 11 QB hits last year, to me, that's more opportunity for him to be able to get after the quarterback. Then you pair him with Cleveland Ferrell. You add Mo Hurst. Jonathan Hankins is still there in the middle. Their linebackers, they got a lot better. Arden Key, Mo Hurst. But if you guys want to comment below, go for it. Quincy Marks, are you satisfied with the linebackers we got now, or should we address one in free agency? I'm okay with the linebackers, okay? I'm pretty excited to hear about Markel Lee because apparently he lost like 10 pounds and he's in a lot better shape. And let me also say this because we talked about this before I came on. This is prime time, best shape in his life, prime time, gonna have a career year like type of season. Like people are out there looking for stories. I'm okay with the Raiders' linebacking depth chart. If they win games, this is going to be a fun linebacking depth chart and find linebacker depth to like watch. But if the Raiders start losing, I'm worried about Vontez. Raider Boy 92. Were you born in 92? I was born in 93. How hyped are you for the Raiders bash in Irving, Texas on June 1st? I'm psyched. All right, so Raider Boy, what I want you to do, I want you to take a screenshot of this. I want you to either tweet it out or I want you to put it on your IG and tag me at Mitchell Renz 365 and I'll share it on mine. If anybody's near Dallas, Texas, Irving, Texas, you guys want to get together, get some beers, I'm going to be at a bash on June 1st. If you want the details on that, slide in my DMs at Mitchell Renz 365. Now, what did you get your mom for Mother's Day, okay? Mother's Day was on Sunday. I love my mom very much, and I was able to go out and get her something nice. I got her a bracelet, a necklace, and that's all great and all, but I wanted to see what you guys got your mothers on Mother's Day, okay? So I went on Instagram, and I said, hey, guys, tell me what you got. So if anybody who follows me on Instagram, good job. First off, at Mitchell Renz 365, and I put your guys' answers on my screen. All right, Vaughn Popinski, dinner at a restaurant, the Water Street Cooker. So Vaughn, take a screenshot of this and tag the Water Street Cookers. Try to get some free food for you and your mom next time. Adrian, I BBQ for mom and grandma at my uncle's house. Some grammar, and that's even coming from me, but hey, good job. I'm all about that barbecue and all hooking up mom and grandma. Gary Gonzalez, I washed my mom's car since she had to go to work. Hey, that's a great thing to do. Great thing to do. Tyler Isaac, oh boy. I bought my mom a 14 yellow gold size 4 with round cut diamonds, 2 carats, and weight total cost was okay. If this is a humble brag, it's not very humble. And if you're spending this much on mom, my Venmo is at Mitchell Renz 365. But Tyler the King, Maybe you're a king. I'm not quite sure, but good job for taking care of Mom. All right, Anthony Hernandez. I took my mom and family out to Casablanca for breakfast and later went to work and made my mom a heart-shaped pizza. Very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. I see this last one coming up here from Dip is Life 16, one of my most loyal watchers. And I don't know if that's the name that's on your birth certificate. If it is, that'd be pretty interesting. I got my mom a car wash. Now, did you give your mom's car a wash? Or did you literally buy her a car wash? Are we going like straight up Breaking Bad here? You trying to like laundry some money? Not quite sure, Weedy. Let me know in the comments section. All right, Robert. I butchered it. I know. Prediction, Carr 40 touchdowns, more Carr we trust. Okay, I'm going to go under if I have to say 40 touchdowns for Derek Carr. His career high is 32. He's only had over 30 one time. He had 28, in 2016? So I'm going to go the under out there. But if you guys want to comment below, over under 40 touchdowns for Derek Carr from Robert, use that super chat. Now, if you guys aren't already subscribed, get with the program. #1 Raiders channel here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. Come along for the ride. We have a lot of fun here at the Raiders Report. Got a new background. We're talking Chucky heads. We do rumors. We do news. We do all sorts of stuff. And one of the things I love the most, we put you guys on screen. So Blake, shout out to you for that super chat. Raiders early bold Super Bowl prediction. Saints versus Raiders would be a really good game if it happens. Breeze and Thomas versus Carr and Brown. I'll say this. I would freaking love that. If you could give me a Super Bowl that I would want, it would be Drew Brees against Derek Carr. Now, here's the thing you guys aren't going to like. Drew Brees is my favorite player in the NFL. That might get some of you mad, but all I'm saying is that'd be a Super Bowl that I would absolutely freaking love. Rob Heimermeyer. Okay, I don't know. Lynch is willing to come back. We need to quit tomming around. Yes, Rob. And bring him back as Jacob's backup and mentor. He brings more to the field, locker room, and Oakland than Martin. I 100% agree. And if you guys don't know what tomming means, subscribe to youtube.com/chatsportstv. We're about to do some live coverage here for the NBA draft lottery. And tomming is basically replacing the F word. So if you tom, you also, yeah, that guy toms. Rob, great question, but yeah, I totally agree. We should bring back Marshawn over Doug Martin. Mercedes, my man, I missed you. What do you see starting, or who do you see starting at safety for game 1? I think it's going to be Carl Joseph, and I think it's going to be LaMarcus Joyner, but I think they're going to bounce around. But I'm excited. I am excited to see what happens there with that competition, because you guys know that I like Carl. He started playing better down the stretch of last year. But when you go out and get Abram in the first round, and Abram can really bring the wood. So that's something we have in common. All right, Amber, what's up? Mitchell, tomorrow is my birthday, and all I want is a Derek Carr jersey, and I'm sure we will be at least wild card worthy, if not better. How about this, Amber? How about this? How about you slide in my DMs at Mitchell Renz 365, and if anybody wants to help me get Amber a Derek Carr jersey, slide in those DMs at Mitchell Renz 365. Okay? Derek Carr jersey, you want it, Amber? Slide in those DMs. Also, if you guys want some free money, go to BetDSI. Use my promo code Raiders120 for 120% deposit bonus. Chatsports.com/bet. If you put down $50, get 60 for free. Put down $100, get 120 for free. Put down $500, get $600 for free. Shout out to BetDSI, the internet's #1 sports book. Looking up Raider Nation here. All right. H-Mob Dude, what's going on? Do you feel good with our O&D line? I feel better. The offensive line, I still want to see how the whole switching Colton Miller and the whole switching, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a freaking blank. Trent Brown is going to work. We paid Trent Brown $16.5 million to protect Derek Carr's blind side. Now the fact that we're paying a right tackle, $16.5, that I don't really like all that much. Now, the young defensive line for the Raiders at least gives me hope, but still, they're very, very young. Okay, so fingers crossed there, but I obviously have more confidence now than what I did last year. Okay. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.